Hey guys, welcome to the Victorian platform at Glasgow Central Station. We are here for the next 3 hours. We're going to take a long walk along this platform, see how far we can get. And we've also got access to the museum, which is upstairs, thanks to Network Rail for letting us in. So, hope you enjoy the episode. Did you not see the little train? Did you not see the little train? Are you recording with that yet? Is that recording yet? I think we should record that in the other colour, because the other colour is more obvious when it's a different temperature. I think the black and white is not as obvious when there's a temperature change, whereas the blue to red makes more sense. Yeah, that makes way more sense.
You've got that one.
No, just the...
That one.
What's the normal one? No, is there just a normal one? Oh.
That.
Oh, what the heck? Okay. Alright, yeah, so...
No. Set up
No.
of an investigation. Trying
Probably.
to decide what colour we want.
The blues? Like that, yeah. Colour's important.
Colour's important.
What's the stick?
Yeah, if you say that to me, I'm going to take a second to look at the steps, so you'll need to... I've switched to night shot. Oh! Come on, focus up.
Or was it, did they update it that you could put the flashlight on at the same time and you could do it? So creepy. Do you know, this is probably the creepiest place we've ever investigated. Tell me that's not creepy. Can I actually see it in the viewfinder?
So we wouldn't be able to keep going because we'd end up hitting the actual line.
She did say about worrying about going down too far here, because
Well, maybe just stand up on this
we'd be
platform.
going quite close to like live wires and stuff like that.
Aye, so we'll probably be able to stop so far and then it'll hit the actual line.
Well, how about we just hold on to touch this bit here. There's a line over there. You see it?
Yeah. Where's the water noise coming from?
The thing I think is so funny is that's one of the actual active platforms, right? How the fuck did they not know that line was there? Sorry, there.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, they wouldn't have known if they couldn't see it across.
Yeah, but the train's coming in and out. They couldn't have saw it.
Yeah, but if it's in pitch black all the time, you're not going to see.
But the trains have lights.
Yeah, but they're not going to light up a separate tunnel.
No, but you think of the train coming in here, would have been able to see that there was another tunnel.
It's weird where that water sound is coming from. You know?
If you actually look down, there's a grate here, so I think there's water running underneath. See the grate? There's a grate.
I mean, Kate thinks it's white noise here, so ask some questions. White noises.
Yeah. Is there anybody down here with us? My name is Sean, this is Zara and Richard. We are trying to... Just a point for this, by the way. Don't turn that to that and don't turn that to that, because they'll both just blind each other with the IR. And also try and stay in camera with me so they're both like visible.
Yeah, I'll record you recording him.
Yeah. So you
But
record.
I'll get both of yous in
What
just.
side is he? Can you see this side?
No, this side.
You can see this side.
Yeah, I think so. That's okay. So yeah, my name is Sean. This is Zara and Richard. We are here to try and communicate with anybody that might be down here, especially as part of the Victorian tunnel. Did you used to use this line?
Or did you work down here? Did you build the line?
The good thing is there's water running under here, and water tends to be considered a conductor for any connectivity. Could you tell us what year it is for you? It's 2024 for us, which is probably very far in the future for yourself. Can you give us a sound to let us know you're here?
If you just something in front of that light there, it got bright all of a sudden, didn't it?
Do you know what? Because that's a train approaching us. We should probably go back that way because I'm pretty sure that's a train going.
It's been there for a while. There's no trains coming in or anything here.
I wonder if they can see our lights. They're like, why the fuck is there a red light in the tunnel?
Oh yeah, I see. They're actually walking towards us.
Do you know, I can understand what it's asking. Why is it set up to be -40 decibels? Why is it set up to be -40 decibels?
If there's any louder than that, you'll be blowing your ears off.
Yeah, it's just the decibels on it set really, really low, and it doesn't really make sense that the decibels are so low.
You fucking ruined a good B shot there. You asswipe. This is the stuff that you would use in between you talking and switching to the next scene, rather than your jump scare shit.
Okay, so I've got the recording back on. Let's check this out. Let's go for a walk back up. We'll go that way again because there's loads of stuff to see. So we're just going to go for a walk through the place. Can you tell me your name? If there's anything here? Yeah, it's just the walls and everything. Can you tell me what your age is? Can you tell me what year it is? We would love to speak to you. That's really fine. It's shut down in the 60s, right? But I'm like, was it always like this derelict?
No.
Because I feel like even though there's been nobody like really in here for 60 years, it doesn't look like it was painted. Does paint rot in 60 years?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
Think about it this way, right, Shawnee.
Yeah.
See the Forth Railway Bridge?
Yeah.
They start at the beginning of the year painting one end to the other. Next year, they start again painting one end to the other.
Yeah, to keep it up.
Yeah. Especially old stuff like that.
Yeah, cast iron and
Yeah,
stuff.
the specific paint that they put on it just doesn't last long due to the rusting.
Yeah.
Can you make a noise so we can come and find you? You let us know where you are.
The problem is, and it's one of the things just for context of the video, is there will be staff working here even at this time of night. There's a chance that when we go upstairs, we'll bump into people with high-vis jackets and they're going to be seriously confused when they see us running around, because it's not often they'll have people in at this time of night filming. So
You guys are definitely taking it in turns today to try and make it so hard to get both of you in frame, eh?
If there's staff going to go by, they've just seen that door open and shut it. So she'll obviously know, so they won't come down into this area.
Yeah, this area, but when
Well,
they can't look us
like-
in the other one.
we felt like you say that, but someone
corridors.
might notice the door open and then peek down and be like, what the fuck's going on down there? Why am I hearing voices? And then,
Well, you would investigate it though, right? You wouldn't just lock the door.
exactly. Especially if you're working here.
Plus, if that was the case, we'd just make as much noise as we possibly can, right?
Yeah. Yeah, here. You smart. Yeah.
I think somebody took a picture and apparently they dug against that wall or something.
Shawnee,
See.
Shawnee,
Yeah, right.
can I give you this for 1 second, please?
You need to hold it.
Yeah. Do whatever you want. Hold it whatever way you want. 2 seconds.
Okay, I'm just going to turn this off. Let me just put this over on my shoulder. Here we have the cameraman taking a refreshment break.
Whisper sponsors.
So, where did you say that you think the photo was taken? Oh. Is that a glass door or is that another platform? Did you just push on the gate?
Hi.
Alright, please don't, because you knocked the camera. I was like, what the fuck, why'd the gate just move?
Is that banging?
Above?
Is that yours?
No, it was somebody above, right? We'll take a... Smoke's just getting some photography. Oh, you got the DSLR out, yeah?
Yeah, because I'm just thinking how...
Zara, you lead and I'll film you.
Was it maybe part of the Caledonian Railways or something?
It's like a really reflective site, really reflective sign, so it's actually giving you a real problem trying to get a photo. Flash on. These are... Huh?
It's workmen.
Banging on it there. Sound like that's right here, isn't it?
No, it's like that.
They came down.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
The paranormal and all happened when you taking pictures.
I'm hearing.
It's just because it happened when you came
It just happened like I took out the first picture and 2 bangs happened up.
It's up above because the noise is coming from straight ahead.
It's literally been that track.
Yeah.
It's the. See,
I'm also hearing stuff behind me, but I can't click on it.
It's
kind of news happening.
It's fine.
the weirdness of this is that you're in tunnels, so like that's going to echo all the way down, then bounce off that like just a hard surface.
It's just,
If I leave the Tascam, can you just stick that down over there for me? Since I'm
maybe we
holding this.
try
Oh, shit, I thought I got it the right way. I thought I had it the right way. Yeah, right there.
In your pocket.
come with me, Shawnee boy.
I'll take a wee walk down this way.
Have you left that Tascam running?
No.
Should.
Right, well, you can turn it on then.
I would just leave it running and leave it there.
Are you leaving it running?
Turn it on, I didn't turn it on, just turn it on. Yeah, turn it on.
You're actually playing, it's not recording.
Can you turn it on then?
Want it recording?
Yes. Is it on?
Recording now.
Cool, just leave it recording.
The Patreon behind the scenes.
Right, okay.
Staff come down and just see us acting like goofy shits. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, boys have to work, Zara.
This is the only thing that I get to work on these lines.
Yeah, exactly. Where do you think this photo was taken? Yeah, the floor looks awfully wet over there. It stinks. So, we have to contend with the fact that there's quite a lot of audio due to the fact that there's, this is the kind of only time at night when Network Rail can do work down here. We have all these really, really cool maps. Just turn the night vision off. As you can see. Some really cool maps. Can you actually take photos of all these? Is there anybody down here with us? Yeah.
I think this is the maps that they use when they were planning where the underground was going to go.
Yeah.
The new underground.
Genuinely, we might scare the shit out of the Network Rail staff if they don't know we're in here. Oh yeah. There's a couple of workmen just hoping they don't see us and then get freaked the fuck out. Just wait until they pass. The amazing thing about this place is like just all the kind of old stuff. We have these massive pillars, the typical Glasgow Central. You can see all the riveting. This is kind of just our base camp area. We've just decided to set it up on the stairs because our exit is above. It'd be really funny if we got locked in here, to be fair. Just get myself up and down. Just for... just let people know. That's where the network rail staff are working. Oh, the lads get dripped on. Nasty. That's gotta be some old dank water. So, the thing is, mate, is the more DSLR snaps we get, the better, because there was a photo taken down here that was supposed to be of a figure, because all the people on the tour
If you're
were...
happy with that, I'm happy with this, and you get a combination of the both, and then you can throw things up on...
Yeah, it's just because, like I was saying, so there was a photo taken by...
I feel weird being here.
It's been a long time. There was a
Still
photo...
Time Jill was the last time I appeared on camera.
I'm showing the photo.
Yeah, just frick up the lens, why don't you? There was a photo taken, Zara will show you, and all the people on the tour wear red helmets, and there was just a random person at the side of the tour, and I'm wondering if it's there. Was it here? Let me see the photo.
That hole right there.
Yeah, okay.
It was right there.
I can't even get focused
See that
on
hole
this.
is?
Yeah, well, yeah.
I can't even get focused on
So
this.
just to show, it's going to be difficult. Let me turn off the night vision. Alright, 1 second.
It's weird that there's an ALM as well.
So, just for clarification, this is the photo. Everybody on the right's got a red helmet, the one on the left doesn't. And it's right there. That's where the person was, stood right there. I'm assuming...
That hole is in the wall. That's where it is.
Yeah. That's so creepy.
It's a guy, with baldy head guy with a long black trench coat or a station coat or something. Yeah.
It's got to be a case of someone mistook it. I mean, that's absolutely nuts if that's the photo that was taken. Well, to be fair, not everybody's wearing hats. Yeah.
They're all wearing...
They're not. Look, she's not got a hat. They've not got a hat.
Yeah.
See if you look. No hat. No hat.
Majority of them are, I suppose, but
I would just be interested if that's the rigmarole of it. Do you want to try and do a spirit box session down here?
aye.
Cool. What's the time?
It's the time. Just after 1:30.
Cool. We got an hour and a half, so we can do another half hour here, then maybe head up to the museum. Big boy, you want to take this whilst I do spirit box? We'll see if it works. I've turned off the night vision now. Okay.
You want to do it right here?
Yeah. See, this spot, Zara's got a second. So, give it a bash. Is there anybody here with me? I'm just testing it. Whoa. Yeah, there's definitely still. Okay. Okay, so it definitely works. Where's my buff? It's in the bag. Can you grab my face covering from the bag?
Which bag?
It should be that one, I think, yeah. Yeah.
Where are you going?
Standing at.
No, don't stand. Right, you going across?
Don't want you to post them.
I'll do it from here.
Do you want to keep me in the frame?
Yeah, I do want to keep you in the frame. It should be loud enough that you'll not hear. So you can go right, but like, see if you're standing at that pillar there, then that's a good shot. Actually, Sean, if both of you go back a wee bit, so that we've got that darkness behind you, and then I can use this to lean on. Yeah. So right about there, because then we're capturing the actual Victorian pillars. Sarah, do you want to explain what's happening right now?
So Sean right now is just trying to see if there's any signals out there so that we can get like sound banks, so that the spirits manipulate the audio from the stations. But obviously the PSB7 is scanning these frequencies at the stations really fast. So if he's able to get a full word even sentence, then we know that the spirits are manipulating the audio from the radio station. Which class that sound banks. So what we'll do is, I'll ask Sean some questions. Sean can't hear me right now, so anything that I say, if he responds to that, then we could be getting something. But I think right now Sean's struggling to get some audio just now. You think we need to back over there?
Not hearing it now.
You might want to go a wee bit higher up into. That's right. So, even though we want it to be paranormal, we need a signal for the radio stations to even work though.
Yeah, the theory is that the spirits can manipulate the noise.
Zara just explained it while you were there.
Yeah, but there is investigation teams that don't want sound at all and claim that they're getting sound coming through it, which is obviously through the white noise. But that never seems to work.
So, do you want to go up a couple of steps behind?
Further up.
Yeah, a couple of steps behind. Keeps you in the shot.
Right.
Makes it. Shawnee. Go to the top steps, Zara, and then you go up a couple so that, because I can't go any further back right now. There we go. That looks good to me. And then, yeah, there we go.
I know, that's working.
Sounds like it's working now, Zara.
You getting sound now?
Yeah. Shawnee. Good to go, yeah? Good to go?
Huh?
Good to go?
Yeah?
Yep.
Right. Is there anybody here? We came down here tonight to try and communicate with any spirits that might be present here.
Hi.
Hi. Can you tell me your name? I'll introduce myself. My name's Zara. What's your name? Can you tell us anything about yourself? Were you a worker? Did you work down here?
That'll do it. It sounded like somebody said move up and that'll do it.
Do you
I
want
mean,
to
the that'll do
communicate
it was clear as day.
Do you want to communicate with us at all? Yes or no? There's usually the tour group comes down here and they're showing hundreds of people down here. Does that bother you?
Fuck off.
Are you telling us to fuck off? There's
Are
what
you the
going on.
guy that was captured on camera? Somebody took a picture and you're standing over there with the hole in the wall? Was that you?
I'm blind.
No, that's him saying I'm blind. You heard that though
I
as well.
heard that. That was over there.
Don't leave.
Was that sounded like it was over that platform? As if something stood on it?
Like, don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that you that made the noise over there? Okay, we can say that that's the because it's over there.
Yeah, definitely.
But that sound was over there.
Yeah, that was over behind us. If that was you that made that noise, can you make it again?
Ask.
I am asking.
I'm asking you to make a noise. Can you step on the board over there? Can you make some footsteps? Can you make a loud bang, please?
Liz. Sounded like somebody might have said and go, and then Liz.
So I've introduced myself to you already. There's Sean sitting there. Sean will be able to hear you. He's holding a device in his hand. And if you want to consider it this way, just imagine it's a telephone and you get to speak through that and he'll hear you. So if you just keep communicating to Sean, can you tell me your name, please?
Just for clarification, our team member Zara is deaf, so I don't actually think she heard the moment where I said the name Liz, which is why she asked the question again. It's got a woman's voice, but I can't make it out.
Shawnee's going to have a hard time reviewing this with all that noise that happens. And maybe spikes audio everywhere.
Can you tell me what year that you're from? Right now we're in the year 2024 and we're just about to go into the year 2025. What year are you from?
It's a woman's voice again.
Can you tell me how many spirits are down here with us tonight? Can you tell us why you're still here? Are you aware that you passed over?
The guy's voice this time, he said two things. Can't make it out.
Can you hear that again?
Sounded like footsteps over there.
Yeah, it did.
It
Was
was
that
so quiet.
space here? Can you try a little bit harder? use all our energy.
If you want us to leave, can you give us a sign that you want us to leave? Tell Sean. Did you say they want to leave or stay?
We need you to try your hardest to communicate.
Just before this section that sounds like a female voice going, if you give it a listen, you'll hear it.
Are you from Perth?
It's funny as well, there was like some really like clear things that came through, but so that female hum sound happens again. I'm going to repeat it and you'll hear what I'm talking about.
I would really love it if you could just give us a name. That would be great.
If that's you trying to give Shawnee your name, try again. Try harder.
We're wondering if you want to...
What?
We're just wondering if you want to move up the steps a wee bit, see if you can go up there and I'll stay down here. Just if I can see that you're trying to grab a signal, so...
If you stay on that...
What's it? So dirty now. I'll sit here.
I'll sit here.
Try one. See what.
He's good. He gave me the thumbs up.
Result.
Maybe that's what they were waiting on. Did you just need them to get higher?
Well, let's hope we can communicate with us a bit better now, so... We're going to ask you for your name again.
Because like the first voice came through, it sounded like it went, result.
Result. Okay, so we could be talking about the football. Are you talking about the football result? Understand that this was the line for the football fans. They used to use this line. So could you be talking about the football results? Were you a football fan? Did you support Rangers? Celtic? Queen's Park? Partick Thistle? St Mirren? Something touched my ear.
Like hard press or light touch?
It's the feeling of a spider web,
Oh, right, okay.
feeling touching my ear.
So it could be a spider web or a bit of dust
Well, I don't see any spider webs here, so
yeah.
did you touch my ear?
It's weird, there's like less of a signal here than there is down there. I got that one voice and there's... It was really clear.
What voice?
Mm-hmm.
What did you hear? What did he hear? He said it was
The
one voice.
voice is there, but they're like super low.
The one at the beginning that said result, that's what he's talking about.
Right. Maybe we could...
I can't really make out what's being said here. Let me know in the comments what you think. Honestly, it's as if the female voices are getting louder and closer to the microphone. I can't really explain what's going on here. It's not one of us.
Struggling with this.
It's probably just the signal as well. Like it's if they have to manipulate something, right? And if there isn't something to manipulate, then we're just chasing up the wrong tree here. We're barking up the wrong tree.
I keep getting this ping sound come through, like ping. Oh, a voice came through there, but I can't make it out. It was so loud.
I keep hearing the ping as well.
This ping sound that keeps coming through, like ping, like somebody like hitting a piano key. I've had it since I was down there and up here.
If you tried to come through a minute ago, can you try and
It's really weird.
can you try and speak to
Never
Sean
heard it before
again?
doing this.
We're only just looking for a name just now. If you can just give me your name. If you've already said it to us, we apologise if we keep asking. Obviously, we've not picked you up on the device. So if you could just say it again, if you try and muster up as much energy as you can.
Yeah, I keep hearing the ping as well.
Keep trying.
I've got a theory as to what the pings are.
I'm going to cut it because it's very little there. There was like, literally as soon as I sat down, I heard result, and then gone.
I've got a theory as to what the pings are.
Yeah.
So obviously down here they don't have any like mobile phone connection, so they use radios.
So
you know how when
it'll be encrypted, so it's picking up
yeah
every time
they push to talk, you're getting the ping because there's a burst of radio signals.
Yeah.
And that's picking up radio signals, and it'll be the strongest signal down here. So, but because it's encrypted, you're only hearing the burst of the radio waves, and then that's it.
Yeah. Makes sense.
When you first sat down, you said hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was quite weird. That was quite strange.
That's what I mean. As soon as I sat down here, all I heard was result,
Yeah.
and then stopped. There was nothing else. The first thing as soon as I sat on the step,
Well, so
result.
I was going on and I was asking about if they're talking about football, because the football result, because this line was used a lot of football fans.
What football stadium's up? What
Well,
football stadium's up by Kilvingrove?
No,
This line goes up Kilvingrove.
no, these lines. Well,
This line goes Kilvingrove.
yeah, but there is part of this one there, up in Mary Hill.
Ah, right, yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Yeah, I mean, so there you go. Aye, this went up.
And also, people would have used this line to go for Glasgow or for Celtic Rangers, because it would have been the closest, that they could get to.
These fans would have still travelled.
No, because Celtic's the other side of Glasgow, isn't it? Celtic's up.
Parkhead.
Yeah. Aye. So Ibrox and Parkhead are both on their side of the river, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Ibrox is the other side of the river.
None of their stadiums are in central Glasgow anyway.
Well, it's the same
I think the reason this line ended up being unused so much is because the subway, there's more connections in the subway, and this train station pretty much runs
More
to
connections in the subway.
There's more
Glasgow's
connections in the
subway is abysmal compared to other
But
European
there's more
cities.
connections, right? So this line had 2 connections, and the last connection, as far as I know, went out to Kelvingrove Park. But for Buchanan, you go, for St Enoch's, you hit Buchanan, and then you hit one other station, and then there's Kelvin Head, there's Hill Head, and there's the other one, and they're all where this line ran
See,
to.
since coming down here, I'm wondering why there's a sign that says Giffnock.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they've just probably grabbed a bunch of historical signs and cracked them up.
Yeah.
Because why is there a £1,000 penalty sign when this stopped being used in 1964?
Yeah. £1,000 would have been
I don't know.
£1,000 back
There
then.
was something.
64 years, like 250 grand, mate.
That's what I'm saying. It's like this line ran to a spot where there's 5 subway connections between here and there now. So there's a hell of a lot more choice going by subway than there was going by this.
But wasn't there a line that was meant to run up towards Hampton?
So wait, you're saying this line was used till the 60s?
It's 1964.
Right. So then, are you telling me that they boarded it up, then couldn't they find it, and then knocked it down when?
Last 2 decades. They went basically laying in the dark for about 50 years. That's what history says.
Which is weird because how that's the case, because if you go onto the platform,
that's why I was confused, because trains coming in during the day, fair enough it's dark, but you'd have figured they would have noticed that there was another tunnel. But
I'm pretty sure between platform 12 and 13, or either 13 and 14, whatever it is, there is stairs that takes you down, and that is the platform that takes you to the underground. That is the old platform.
I think probably what's more likely's happened is the train service in Glasgow have just went about their day and went, oh, the old platform, but it's just never been talked about, and the general public just completely forgot about it. So when the historian got involved and decided to release the info to the public, it's probably more like they've brought the platform back into the light, if you get me, because this basically was just never accessed, nobody touched it.
Yeah, but I think they knew where it was.
Aye. Yeah, that's what it says online.
Like, the thing is, when it comes to underground things, you don't knock down a wall without knowing what's behind it.
Yeah.
Well, you were doing the Estes session there, though. There is sheer amounts of footsteps around there, like,
Yeah.
like 3-4 occasions.
Yeah, it was clear, it was right
Yeah.
there, and that it sounded like something stepped on it.
To the point where we even asked if that was you making the footsteps to, try it again, or...
You told us to fuck off.
Yeah, that was when you told us to fuck off.
Have we had a lot more swearing stuff on the Estes recently? Like,
Which is weird because there's not very many radio stations that swear.
Glaswegians in Scottish swear a lot in that
well, exactly, yeah. If it was coming through a radio station,
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
all Ofcom regulated, isn't they?
Yeah, so
they're not going to hit people on the radio swearing.
Exactly.
So it's a bit interesting that I've been picking up cursing, because the last investigation we did at Lapwing, I'm pretty sure I also got like a fuck off. It was a couple of like naughty things, and you're never going to hear on the radio a lot of chat about things like murder and that. It's just weird. What's the time? Because I realised we're here till 4 anyway. I thought it was only till 3. It's like, oh no, we're here till 4, so we've still got quite a while in here.
Well, we don't need to be here if we don't want to. We could go straight up to the museum if we want. I mean, because there are a lot of old objects here, we can try and see if they...
I think we should stay down here a bit longer before hitting the museum, just because once we head up to the museum, I'm not going to bore my butt coming back down here. What would the point? Carrying it all up to carry it all back down,
I wonder what it's got.
Another 40 minutes here. And
You're going to have an absolute nightmare reviewing this with all the noises.
Up there, like, can we get...
I'm going to put this on standby.
That's fine.
Or, I'll leave it recording, but I'm going to put it down for a minute.
Yeah, it's fine.
I reckon if I do it like that, it still kind of keeps shoes.
I think...
Yeah, it's still... To be honest, I could have done that and saved you the shoe up.
So, I think the thing is like, for review, when we're doing the review for this, and for folk who are going to watch this, is we're going to be specifically listening out for things that sound more like a response than the general chit-chat of...
What?
So I was saying there's tunnels that run that way as well, but there's a lot of tunnels down here that they just don't. I mean, you've seen through the gate, it was derelict as shit, there's still lights on it the other end.
But the thing is, they've marked them wrong.
Huh?
Like, you don't open something like this and you know that.
Yeah.
Like, they'll know every part of the pit that they've opened up.
Yeah.
Like, it's network rail for the second.
I wondered if the reason that part and there's no access was because they're clearing it out before they can let...
There was a point when I was sitting there, a bit like something touched me, I don't know how that didn't feel like spiderweb.
See, I got the same with my hands, I got here and here, but I never count that as being touched. I don't think that is a touch to me. A touch to me would be someone actually like, you know, feeling like that.
No, it can feel like the sensation of a spider or a tingle. That's what it's like. You've got to remember, it's not physical touch, it's energy touch.
Yeah.
So they're using energy source to touch you.
Yeah.
So that's maybe where you're kind of missing out a lot, because you're looking for a touch like how I'm touching you, right? But what it is technically it's more.
Yeah.
It's kind of like sensation. That's kind of sensation you get.
It felt like here, and then in my knuckle here.
Aye.
Whilst I was doing this, the mask on. We are exiting the underground bit. I just want to check something whilst I'm here. Just more tunnel. Okay.
What's on that side?
Yeah, all these things that you bypass that you don't see on a normal basis that you're curious about, ain't you?
Was that way correct?
It was.
Exactly.
I'll let you guys go for it.
Oh, right.
Let's see, find our way to the green tunnel.
Oh, so she checked that one, it wasn't that one, but it was next door.
Yeah, it's open for us. Obviously at the end after run up and I don't know, we're done.
Things, these bricks, sticky slippers.
They're very slippy, aren't they? So this is the route to the museum. We're just going to take a wee walk to it. Good thing is, automatic lights. I love how they just have it as like, well, this is the museum area, right? So it makes sense. Check the old gas mask. Cool stuff. Oh, they have hand sanitizer. Yeah, sure. Some shots in here, some audio, just ask questions, you know. So,
Oh, God.
we're on you.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I've been recording since I picked it up.
There's a theory that people can connect themselves essentially to old objects. And I'm just curious if there's anybody here in this room with us. Was any of the objects in this room yours?
That's my bad.
No, it's not that. This is the boiler man. Like what it's called. I think it's scared me.
Is that what's creating that noise?
Hmm?
That wob, wob, wob. That keeps coming and going.
Oh no, it's not with the water, right?
Stopped.
That's
Back
fine.
up.
Yeah, it's like a water system.
Hear it?
Oh yeah. The boom.
Wob,
boom,
wob,
boom.
wob.
Should it be a generator?
Yeah, must be a generator somewhere. Well, did you hear the footsteps as well? It was during it saying that there's footsteps. The problem is we're in a train station where there's still people working at night time.
Mm-hmm.
These are stone thick roads, we're not looking at the concrete steps. We can tell when you hear these kind of footsteps unless it's got to go on the floor with us.
Now I've stuck the REM pod down. If there's anybody with us, the way that this device on the floor works is if you approach it and try and touch it, it'll make a sound and it'll light up. If you could, that's so disorientating, isn't it? That hum noise. Like, can you hear it being deaf? It's actually making me feel nauseous hearing it. Are you getting it? It's white there. It's weird, man. I feel sick.
I don't know if you can tune in.
It might be the hum from the big generator out in the hall.
All I'm hearing is these clocks.
Yeah. Oh, that's what the shh noise is. The hand on the clock, I think, moving. But no, like there's a I think it might be the generator in the hall, but it's just pumping out a constant woo, 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 woo sound, and it's just sitting in, man. It's just yeah.
Because that's what they were talking about now, like people like are bringing in paranormal investigators and that into the house or into workplaces and things like that because they keep saying that every time they go into this room they feel sick, nauseous, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I think-
it's been because of electrical sources and generators and because it emits the
I think I
electromagnetic field.
already know what it is. The sound's controlled by a pendulum. We're hearing the pendulum swing. And the reason why we're hearing it louder in certain parts is between midnight, you'll hear it go quiet. Then it restarts when the second hand gets to midnight. And then between 5 and 25, clearly there's a bit of rubbing going on. You'll hear it, listen, it stops. Then it goes. And at 5 seconds we hear the wob. And then it stops when it gets to about 35 here. And it's just a bit of grinding.
That's what I was saying, I was hearing
Wait and see if that one stops the humming.
well, I was about to do it in a minute, so if we go to that, because the
Sure. 25
6
seconds, yeah, it stops at 25 seconds.
Yeah.
It's so weird though that it makes you feel sick.
It's just a noise, innit? Noise can make you bloody shit yourself. Yeah, Sean, we need to do something about this.
The rig.
Oh, it's so uncomfortable.
Yeah. That was expensive as well.
The thing is, I'm just talking about this thing that's just literally going to hold that there like that.
Yeah,
So all you need to do is touch these to keep it steady.
yeah. Pulls a lot of weight.
No.
At this moment, it sounds like a female talking, and it kind of sounds like she's saying sing. Let me know what you think.
No. Then when it gets to about 5 seconds, you'll hear the wub wub.
I can already hear the wub wub, mate.
No, there it
It
is. now.
starts for me as soon as it hits the first second.
No.
And it stops.
and then it'll happen over there, so
Yeah, but it's only that one that's doing it. This one's making no sound. There's nothing coming from this one. It's all that one.
There you go, wub wub stopped.
Yeah, and see this one?
that
This
one's
one's not
stopped
stopped, this
until
one's
it
not
gets
stopped,
to
really.
25 past. When it was 25 past, yeah, 20 past it, does it, does it not?
Let's see. So, my name is Sean, this is Zara and Richard. If there's anybody in here, are any of these objects in this room yours? Were you attached to the objects?
Oops. I'm a bit gassy.
I don't think there's any spirits in here, any fucking. I do apologise if you still have a sense of smell. The thing is I don't know if there's. I'm not feeling really anything going on in here. I get a sneaky suspicion, like, unless we get audible stuff through the cameras, I don't know. Whereas obviously you guys were hearing quite a lot of stuff downstairs in the tunnels, but
It was a lot of what sounded like footsteps.
yeah, we obviously have to deal with static camera got and
Yeah, it could just be people stepping down one end of that tunnel, and then the way the audio works, like us hearing it all the way up, do you know what I mean?
yeah. Can you make a knock, a sound in here if you're in here with us? Like, can you tell me your name? We might not be able to hear you in the moment when we go home with all this equipment that we're holding. We'll be able to listen back and hopefully hear your voice. Take a pause on the recording. No, it's just.
If there was anybody here with us, make your presence known.
How do we get out of here? We drive the car up to the gate and just let it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Create a noise to let us know that you're here. Feel free to use our energy to help you with that. We'd love to hear from you. If any of the items in this room belong to you and you have a connection to that item, make a tapping noise at the location.
Here's feeling a bit funny. So Zara was saying that maybe I have been touched in investigations and I just haven't realised, because for me, I expect a touch to feel like a full on. Whereas Maxine has had experiences where it felt like someone's literally poked her. Whereas when I was downstairs, it felt like I had something touch me here and here, but it was like really, really light. Like, you know that feeling where it's like that heebie-jeebie feeling where something, but it was only like here and then here.
Where is that?
When I was downstairs on the steps during the Exodus session, I held my hand up like that, and it felt like something went like that, and then here. But
That's funny though,
Getting
because
it in my
if you look at the timing of that, when you were holding your hand up and you might have been touched in your hand, it was roughly around at the same time that Zara felt like she was touched in the ear.
yeah,
So maybe there was something.
I got the one note. That was it. A note.
I know.
N-O-T-E, note.
Oh, on that. Oh, so it doesn't actually play the words.
It does, but I've turned the volume down and it just steering through this, so.
it doesn't actually speak by the way, it just goes like, and that's it. The crap.
And you say it's streaming through.
Her headset.
Aye, but I've got it turned down so I don't hear it.
Uh-huh.
It's annoying.
Because she.
Is your implant got Bluetooth in it?
Yeah.
That's fucking cheeky, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's fucking sitting there watching YouTube and shit like that, and we're thinking that you're listening to us.
See when she's at driving and stuff, she can just like pick up the phone and talk to you and just, even in the car can hear you. Say hi everybody. They can't hear you. Whereas like.
Oh, I got Isaac.
Isaac, okay.
Very American name.
So Isaac Newton.
Yeah, but not up American.
See, you say that lapwing, the last time we did lapwing, not the one that you just came to, I got the name Isaac through the Estes session and I didn't say, because I was like, I think in my head, oh, I saw Isaac Newton, very good. And then after, when I was chatting about it, I was like, yeah, I picked up the name Isaac, which I thought was really, really weird. And then I'm pretty certain Tomac turned around and was like, oh, it's funny because I got the name Isaac when I did my Estes session.
Well, do you think it's also weird then that you're getting Isaac again then?
Aye.
Right, who's Isaac and why do you keep coming up?
Is there somebody following you, Sean?
I was followed before. Remember all the times we went in the RAI and I kept getting that same fucking creepy ass laugh?
I know.
It didn't sound anything like that, that's a nice laugh. Laugh I was getting was
Warm. That is nice and warm here.
Aye.
Fucking freezing down there, nice and warm here.
I'm surprised that you're listening to us and you've not got Spotify on. Tuned it into a podcast.
Chapter 1. How to invest in cryptos and become a crypto bro.
Instead of not a Bluetooth one, I'm quite surprised by that.
Well, that was why when we were at Kurus, I was like, listen, you need to take that fucking thing off. Because when we had the REM pod on the floor, I was like, the only other thing it could be is there's like a fire, like a smoke detector underneath where that was sitting. And I was like, Zara, take that off. So she threw it across the room because I was just like, let's just completely turn you in the dark. No.
So see when it's off, you can't hear anything at all. Completely 100% deaf.
Well, yeah, on this ear, I'm 95, 96% deaf in this ear.
So if you turn your cochlear implant off, you can
All I
still
would hear is a bang,
You would hear a bang.
like a...
Oh, it would need to be something really loud.
You would have to come up and put a set of keys right against my ears and go jangle, and I would hear a wee...
Right, okay.
That's it. I could hear, I can't really hear Bria bark, but I could hear Sky bark. I used to wake up and Sky with the type of high pitched bark that Sky used to do. I used to be able to hear that. But I'm 100% gone in that ear. And the only reason I'm 100% gone in this ear is because the operation killed the rest of the cells. So I was 92% loss in this ear. It went from 92 to 90, no correction. I was 89% loss in that year, that went from 89 to 92, this was 92 to 95. View. What do you, view what?
And with that view, you're
Just
just
view, yeah. Depth.
What does it say?
Depth.
Depth.
Yeah, depth.
Weird man's being in a train station.
view depth. She got view and depth. So it's kind of
Oh, I heard the Play Store as well. When you compare it to what it said before.
Yeah. I think for in here, a lot of it, if we get anything, it will be during us communicating. I mean, obviously we've spoke about some funny stuff. You quite often tend to get people laughing with you when you're saying something funny. I just feel like...
Or humming.
Yeah, like a humming. Mm.
Or they're laughing because my knickers was on show because they got caught in a bloody nail.
It was the funniest thing ever, man. She squeezed through the fence and ripped the trousers, and then
And
on
she
the way
was-
back out, she went the same way and it caught her underwear.
Bare fucking arse. And that's not the only thing. He wouldn't fucking lift the camera, kept walking the camera down here. I'm like, you're on my fucking arse. Bomb. That's what saying, it's a bomb.
Bomb.
So it's been bomb.
I think,
So we're obviously going back to the era of bombs and the war. And you wouldn't have found the era of the war and it looked like bombs coming out of the sky, didn't it?
There was in 1941, it's what the mural said there.
Did they not drop a bomb in Glasgow Central Station?
You think that they would have that up somewhere, if it survived, it would probably one in it.
I mean, yeah, they were bombing it up and down the Clyde, all the Clyde harbours and docks up and down here. This was the powerhouse of the British Navy.
Grant.
So,
Grant?
The Scottish name Grant.
Grant?
Aye. Bustling.
anything in here referencing a Grant?
That's weird. I was standing looking at buttons. And it came up saying button on my thingy. Said button, and I was looking at the buttons.
Weird.
Coincidence maybe?
What's significant about button then?
Is there somebody in here with us? We can't see you, so the only way for us to know if you're here, we need to make a sound. Can you bang on something in here or move something so that we know you're here? Can you tell us whereabouts you are in this room? Oh my god, these things are so old. Papa used to have these things.
Well, isn't even a train line in Orion here, is it? Is there even a train line in Dalry anymore? Is this one of the train lines that doesn't exist? Dalry's up the other way, isn't it? Isn't it? Dalry's at the other way, isn't it? Dalry. That's the other way, isn't it?
Dalry is like how the past lock went up and people and you went to B.
Yeah.
Dalry.
There's no train line there, is it?
Dalry takes you to here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you drive through Dalry to get to here.
Some of the line doesn't exist anymore. It was saying on the thing over there that they called it breaching cuts, and what happened was they decided to cut like all of the services up and down the UK, and some of the English lines get saved because about £500,000 get brought in for it to save it, but loads of the Scottish lines all got absolutely just ransacked. There was a train station at St Enoch's, which is the shopping centre just outside actually.
It's not far away.
Yeah, and
It's
now,
about half a mile down the road.
and now there's no, you're hanging Buchanan up the hill. St Enoch's is like, see, as soon as you step outside Glasgow Central Station, it's across the road. It's like only a couple of blocks down. It's very close.
It's about half a mile. St Enoch's.
Ah, is it, man? I wouldn't have thought it was that long. But yeah, used to be a train station there apparently. And then they demolished it and
Well,
set
there's still a subway there.
Aye, I know, but there was a train station as well. And they demolished it. I'm just wondering if anything talks about anybody called Grant, but
Grant is such a common Scottish name.
it's talking about the old village of Grahamston, which was right here, and they built Central Station over it. Paxton, Norrie, Gilliland and the village of Grahamston, now partially buried under the pile of Central Station, is not so much forgotten and hidden in the capable hands of the community. It's brought by time. That's the thing, is like they don't realise is like how much of like all these villages were destroyed in the sort of like industrial revolution, there used to be like loads of villages. There was one that was a village full of like mill workers, but they all lived in the village because the guy that built it built them their own village and that, and everything just got absolutely ransacked. So it's crazy to think that there was like an actual village in this area that ended up being completely destroyed just to build Central Station.
Well, I know it sounds horrible, but to make an omelette you gotta crack a few eggs, alright?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, these wee villages when they house even half the people that live in Glasgow now.
So, I talked about here, the Central Station and Central Hotel are built over an old village called Grahamston. The village was composed of one main thoroughfare named Alston Street, with some lanes attached. Alston Street ran from approximately the western corner of Union Street and Ardero Street to the corner of Hope Street and Gordon Street. It's completely wiped out when the station and hotel were built, and all that remains now are some cobblestones under the low-level platforms. The Sunday newspaper had the silly story about a whole street still being there, complete with shops, and it's still being repeated.
Is that where we were just in? There's quite a few
Yeah,
cobblestones that were.
we are in the lower platforms down.
There's a
where
couple
we
of
were.
cobblestones on the ground to the left of the
Yeah.
platform.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, big cobblestone.
Then those might be cobblestones from the original street. Which is mad to think that you're...
If that was the original street, how far down were things, before getting built up?
Yeah. Well, you think about it. When you go along to the quay, side, down by Broomielaw, you are, God knows how far up from the actual top of the River Clyde.
Mm.
That's all man-made, built up. That whole entire stone structure is built up.
Oh yeah, there's no denying that they've done that over years. Just look at Edinburgh. So I mean, like at the end of the day, it's that's normal.
Yeah.
But it's crazy to think how much is actually still underneath there.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
so the River Clyde wasn't as deep back then as it is today.
Oh yeah, true.
They used to have those big boats that used to go
Yep.
in and should dig
Yeah,
so
it's
that they
edged a lot
could,
of it.
so they could ship in the supplies into other countries because the boats couldn't get up to the Clyde and into Glasgow. So that's how. So the River Clyde was literally probably very shallow compared to now.
Yeah, because they were talking about how when they pulled down the St Enoch's train station, they shipped, I think they said up to Queen Ferry, they shipped all the bricks and then used it to reclaim land and just took part of the riverway and just filled it all in with all the rubble from the St Enoch train station. So it shows you how much the Clyde is actually altered with all the centuries of people just going, I need to get a boat through that, and then they just rip it all up. It'd be really good to get, I'd really like to get like a lot of this stuff, good shots of it, because it will be good for the historical part when we chat about everything.
I think I'm taking a picture of every storyboard though.
Yeah.
For the last half hour we've changed from a paranormal investigation group to a history channel.
I just feel like, personally in this section, there's not much
No,
going
it's
on.
been quiet.
Yeah,
It feels too comfortable.
yeah.
It's too modern.
Yeah, and unless there's just something that comes through on audio, we've not had any noises,
Yeah.
whereas...
I'm gonna put this on standby now because my shoulder's killing.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.